Hi everyone, it's Natalie here from Nat's Crafty Life. By now I'm sure you will all have heard about the new Cricut Foil Transfer Kit, which has become available in Australia. So I thought I would just do a little video up just to show you all about it. So firstly, this is the box. That's sort of what you're going to be looking for. So whilst it doesn't look like something massive, there's so much jam-packed inside. So what comes in the box is your housing. So you've got this really nice blue housing. Now the housing is the same as your fine point housing, except the hole is much bigger, and that's because the tips that go in are a lot thicker than the blades that we put in our machine. So we've got the housing. Now the next part that we have here is all your tips. So the tips come with little lines on them to tell us which one is which. So it's got one line on it for the fine. It has two lines on it for the medium and three lines for the bold. And just like with all of our other housings, it's just magnetized, so just pop it in and press the button on the top to eject and pull out. So really simple to use. What you also get with the machine or with the kit, you will get some sample foils. So my pack came with 8 sheets of silver and 4 sheets of gold. I lied. 5 sheets of gold and 7 sheets of silver. And your tape. So this is just your tape. There's enough there for all of the foil that comes. Now you can also get additional packs of foil. So you can get it in the 4x6 inch. So this one here comes with 3 colors, and there is, I believe, 8 sheets of each in it. Yep, 3 colors with 8 of each color. And then you can also get it in a larger pack. So these are the 12 by 12 sheets. So there's 8 of the silver in this pack, and you can get that also in the gold. Alright, so now we're over in Design Space and we're just going to design our project. So for today I'm going to create a nice and simple happy birthday card. So I'm going to use the Joy Joy insert cards that are available, and I'm going to use a pink one. So I don't need to tell it to cut out a card shape. But what I will do in this instance is I will find myself just a nice quote saying happy birthday. So I'm going to insert images, and I'm going to look up happy birthday. Might help if I can spell. And what I need to do is change my art type to draw only. So by changing it to draw only, it will only show me images that will be compatible with the drawing feature, and likewise the engraving and the foiling. If you pick something that isn't a draw cut type or line type, then what will happen is it will only draw around the outside of it. So I'm just having a look here, and I think I will pick this cute little happy birthday in a balloon and insert the images. Now I'm going to make my design 3.5 inches wide because our cards are 4.25, and to ensure that it is ready for the foil, I just need to change it from draw and down to foil. So then from foil I just select medium and it changes it here. Now if I was doing multiple colors, I would of course change it to the color that's needed so I don't forget what to put on which one. In this instance I'm going to use silver on the pink cardstock. I'm going to keep everything else relative to how it is, and I'm going to go over to the Make It screen. Now it's very important when working with your foiling that you don't want the foil to get bunched up in your rollers. So a helpful tip is to work 1 inch from the top and 1 inch from the bottom, from the side, to ensure that you get perfect proportionate and a perfect result every time. Because this is going on a card, I actually need to rotate the image so that the card will display the correct way and open right. So I'm just going to find the right proportions here. I feel like that looks quite perfect. It's going to sit somewhere between the 1 inch and the 5.25 inches, so I feel like that's nice and even. Likewise, it's going to sit down closer to the 6.5, so I'm going to just, I feel like that might be a really good spot. So just trying to evenly distribute it between the 1 inch and the 6.5 inches, and hit continue. Just selecting my machine. Now when it comes to your materials, I'm going to be using medium cardstock. However, if you're wanting to see what is compatible with the foiling kit, simply go into your All Materials tab and look under Compatible. That will show you all of the different materials that are compatible with the foiling kit. In this instance, I'm going to use medium cardstock. Select Done. Now it's telling me that I don't need anything in clamp A. I need to load the foil transfer tool with the medium tip, which is the one that has 2 lines. I need to tape the silver foil onto the base material and load my mat. So here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to pull out the card that we're using. This is a brand new pack. And select the card out of it. I'll be using this nice pastel-y pink. Pop the others back in and put that to the side. Now when working on your mat, we need to make sure, like we said, we were going to work an inch in. So I'm going to just place my cardstock on the mat 1 inch in from the side and 1 inch down from the top. Next off, what we need to do is we need to get our foil. So I'm going to open up my foil. I'm going to pull them all out just so that I don't ruin any. Alrighty, so we're going to place our foil onto here. So what we need to do is we need to try not to touch your mat with the foil. So I'm just going to gently cut this down. Nope, I don't have scissors. I'm just going to take this to simply cut it down just a little bit. And what we need to do is we need to use the tape, which it comes with, to adhere to your cardstock. Now there will always be enough tape to fit the number of sheets you are using, or number of foil sheets in the pack, so don't worry about that. If you do run out of any tape, simply use washi tape and that will help you out. You just need to make sure that your foil is very taut, otherwise you may rip the foil. Alrighty, so now we're ready to load the mat, and all we need to do is just insert our medium tip into the machine. So, I'm just going to grab the medium one. Might help if I can actually get it out. It's the one with the 2 lines, and insert that into clamp B. No worries. And then we're going to start cutting. Now all that's left to do is load your mat and let the magic begin. now that your mat is unloaded, all you need to do is simply remove your material from your mat and then simply remove the foil gently. So you want to make sure that the tape doesn't rip. So I've had a little bit of ripping, but that's alright. And voila! Thank you so much for joining me while we announce this amazing product in Australia. So it's the Cricut Foil Transfer Kit, and in Australia it's retailing out at $79.95. So that's an amazing price. You need to get your hands on it. If you have any questions, feel free to pop them below. I'll get back to as many people as I can. And please ask away because this is such an amazing product that we can all benefit from. And until next time, see ya!